Hello, hello. What's up, y'all? Hello here. Final Fantasy 14 there. And the music kind of just awkwardly stopped because it became evening. So, don't worry. The video's not broken. The sound's not broken. It's just weird transition. Anyway, hope y'all doing good. Hope your day's going well. Jump on this thing. You didn't die? Kudos. Oh, they're connected. In with the butt bump. Yep, hope you're all doing good. Hope your day's going well. Let's press on with the main quest. Speak thy mind. Do not expect thy forgiveness. No, you're good. I don't really care. Wasn't really offended. Thought you were kind of cool about it. You must be tired, Hal. I know I am. If thou wilt permit me, my lady, I would ask a question. When didst thou become aware of mine independent pursuits? Your face. When I saw you. When I saw you meeting with that warrior of darkness in the Ascian in white at the Great Library. Try not to think the worst. You've never been one to confide in others, so I knew that even were your intentions pure, you would not share your plans with us so until you felt the time was right. I cannot deny that a part of me feared that you had simply betrayed us. But that there had been another way. Know that I took no pleasure in deceiving thee, and that these sins will forever weigh heavy on my heart. Egg boy, why are you squeaking my microphone? How dare you? How dare you? You're adorable. I understand why you did what you did. That you but sought to achieve the greatest good while inflicting the least harm. Not many would have had the courage to make the same choice. Even knowing what came of your actions, I find that I cannot condone them. Sorry. Hell, forgive me. I believe these events of the day have taken their toll on me. I should like to rest for a while. Thou will grant me leave? I'll gladly escort thee into a refuge of thine own choosing. Once my lady has regained her strength, we shall join thee at the Rising Stones. Till then, warrior of light. Till then, warrior of light. There's a crystal in there, isn't there? Or is this? Just fly over there. It's a beautiful night. Let's fly. Ah, there you are. We finished our search, in case you're wondering. I've yet to tell. Hark. The hark. The hark. Let's do so together. Ito, what do you have to say? Nothing? Well, Metal. Alphanol said you'd be joining us. It seemed the Griffin's double was telling the truth, insofar as we found nothing resembling a sizable cache of crystals in the masked camp. Do you perceive find one in the Hark? Actually, believe it. The crystals. Philia. All of it. Just... I don't know what it is. Sympathize, Yida. Even now I struggle to comprehend which I saw. The only thing I can say with any certainty is that I felt blessed to have been granted a final chance to speak with her. It was bittersweet, eh? Sorry. But also affirming. Drawing squall up there. Huffano. I believe it is past time Yida and I rejoin the Scions. We have been away for far too long. Though I'm loath to leave Griffin to his own devices, I feel our investigation would benefit from your more passionate perspectives. And I hope that we might in turn offer our own opinions on the many challenges that you have faced in our absence. God, it's been absolutely ages, hasn't it? Can't wait to hear about everyone's adventures. We should be glad to recount them. And Tataro's tales may well surprise you. He's a drunk. Look at those mittens. Yida. Yida. Earl be praised. It is you. Yida, alive. Standing here before me in the flesh. I can hardly believe my eyes. Oh, come now. It really has been so long you don't remember me? Dr. Wiley. I fought beside your father in the Revolution. Do not think less of her friends. It's been 20 years since the occupation sent us on our separate ways. The resistance were always welcome in Little Almigo. I hate that word, I can't say it. It gave us hope, and young Yida most of all. Aye. Yida here was always full of fire. Ever the first to volunteer for a mission. But the day she up and vanished, that is. There were rumors. We feared for the worst, but here you are, alive and well. Looking nary a day older. Well, what can I say? Sorry for running off like that and making you all worry. Long story, but you see, I got involved with my friends here, the Scions. Sorry. We were still a circle of knowing back then. Right. Anyway, I wanted to come back and tell you, but it was very secretive stuff at the time, and as you can see, I'm completely fine. I know we got a lot to talk about, and we will, but right now I've got to hurry back to headquarters. My friends are expecting me. Pray forgive her. It's been a very long day for us all. I promise we will visit again at our first opportunity. Let us return to the Rising Stones. X take me for giving you that mask. Got a lot to learn about that. Didn't really make much sense, but I'm sure it'll all come together. Let's head back to Rising Stone. Sands, whatever it is. Rising Stones. More Donna. This way. Look at that squishy boy. Look at this fluffer. He thinks I'm creeping on her. I'm looking at your cat. Voice acting? Shall there be voice acting? You need to say a word, Al. I know. I know. Wherever she wanders, no matter how far, she'll always be with us. That's Minfilia's adopted mama. Mother. Well, Mel, I trust your journey was uneventful. You'd be pleased to hear that Thancred had secured the crystals. He sent word a short while ago. Once he had delivered them safely to the Temple Knight's care, he will rejoin us here. We can declare this matter officially resolved. While awaiting your arrival, I took the opportunity to contact Ishtola and Kryl. I briefed them on all that had occurred. I also requested that they return to the Rising Stones at their earliest convenience. Now that our lost friends have been found, it would seem meet to discuss the future. With the voice acting? I don't mind reading, but these are some long text boxes lately.
Back in the Solar. It's been too long since we were all together like this. Not since after Minbreda.
Much has changed since then. We ourselves, most of all.
Though not all who were lost could be gathered here today, we may take comfort in the knowledge that those who are not are carrying on the fight.
While I am grateful to our friends in the north for their hospitality, it isn't half good to be back.
It isn't half good to be back. Like that.
But, as Papalima rightly said, much has changed since we last stood here. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn are not as they once were, nor should we be. Our travels in the north brought us into contact with a host of fine and generous people, and their selfless deeds serve to show me that it is not lofty causes that should inform our actions, but our hearts.
Hearts.
And I hope that the Scions might continue in this manner, as individuals driven by individual principles. Provided we all sincerely desire to work towards Eorzea's salvation, I believe the paths we follow to achieve it need not, and should not, be dictated by any single ideal.
America.
Companions bound by a common purpose, free to go whither they will. The idea is not without merit. Very well. I shall resume my research of the primals and the elder gods of Eorzea. Should anyone have need of my findings, you need only ask.
Sorry, mic noises.
I should be glad of your continued assistance.
Friends. BFFs.
Well, my main purpose in coming here was to see the signs of the Seventh Dawn restored and my dear friend found. Nevertheless, having involved myself in your struggles, I feel compelled to see them through to the bitter end. For Minfilia's sake. That is, if there are no objections.
Hired.
You will always be welcome here, Kryl.
Urianger, can we trust you to carry on your investigation of the Ascians as before?
Regardless of mine own desires, I am undeserving of your trust, having so villainously deceived you all.
Now, I'll hear no more of that. 'Twould be disrespectful of Minfilia's wishes. She entrusted matters here to us, that we might protect this star and understand the truth which hides at her heart. Mayhap I can handle the former, but I think you far better suited to the latter. No?
Rose.
Very well. Then out of love for my Lady Minfilia and Moonbreeder both, this shall be my solemn charge.
Papalimo and I should probably return to Thanalan to keep an eye on the Resistance. There's still the matter of the Griffin and the Amalja, not to mention the new Imperial Viceroy. That little lot must be worthy of our attention, right?
And what will you do, Alize?
You know I have no great love for organizations and formalities. That being said, this new approach you propose is not wholly objectionable, and we've always got him in to keep us from bickering. But I will suffer no titles. I am not here for House Leveilleux, nor to walk in Grandfather's shadow.
Upon that point, we see eye to eye. If it please you, you may think of me as but another comrade in arms.
Well then, Alfie, I for my part shall see to the paperwork and the finances with my characteristic aplomb.
I would not have it any other way, Tataru. And we mustn't forget you. What now for the Warrior of Light?
Fetch quests. Fishing. New adventure, what else? Seems like the best answer. Seems, seems like a bummer answer. Seems like a jerk answer.
Indeed.
The path behind us was fraught with hardship, and the path before us will be no less unforgiving. But a new dawn shall break over the realm, and I see before me the faces of those who will deliver it.
Look at them, El. Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Look how far we've come. We've met, moments we've shared, losses we suffered, tragedies we've overcome. All of it has made us who we are today. Where we go from here and what the future holds, only the 12 know. But I know that we will find out together. Plot.
One world's heroes are another world's villains. One world's loss, another world's gain. Where men go as one, there is life. And where there is life,
My friends, if I may, I would ask that you entrust Tupsimati to me. Clouds gather upon the horizon, and as Master Louisoir's disciple, I would keep it close at hand.
I don't even know what that thing is. Should know, I'm holding it. Oh, that thing. Gotcha.
Thank you. I shall guard it well.
Big enough for it to be his walking stick.
There is cause to hope. For every ending, every parting, marks a new beginning.
Griffin. There's double. Or disciple, rather. That's the Griffin. Double. Could be the real one. Well done, brother. You may resume your normal duties and rejoin the others. The coming battle shall be our greatest yet. I intend to stand with you all on that glorious day. Now they're bad guys because they're in white hooded robes. You believers are so readily led. I've given them everything they desired, all for which they have prayed. I doubt you could say the same for your pawns. Get what you wanted then? It's all worth it in the end. Some unexpected to them, but they were ultimately to our advantage. Be it host to a surfite? It's not surfite. Be it host to a surfite of light or dark. Sure, that means a world bereft of equilibrium is but a void in waiting, and a void is of no use to my master. I shall follow her emissary with great interest. His master might be Heidelin? I'm not sure. As for the pawns whom you do so pity, they have delivered unto me a gift, which I do now present to you. Balls. Ooh, dragon eyes. Oh no! Nidhogg's eyes. See? Told ya. They're just thrown into the abyss. The eyes of Nidhogg. Many were the candidates considered, but by your deeds you have proven yourself the most deserving. Oh, it's a suppository. A man of boundless rage and bottomless despair, in whose breast belt beats a heart which thrives for vengeance. Only you are fit to wield these eyes. For wheel or for woe. I'm not used to that idiom. For good or for bad. That's Ganondorf's malice. Gotta shoot it with an arrow. It was here all along. I don't know who's talking. Still don't know. Oh, just you wait, my pretty. You're going to lead. You and I are going to have so much fun. Nero. Keep it going.
Elle, just a hero I wanted to see. Do you mind doing me a small favor? Need you to meet me at the Diamond Forge. It won't take long, I promise.
Hey? Not really making much sense here. Much junk. There it is. Oh, it's just north here. Using the heck out of me. So I think we're in the home stretch of bonus chapters until the next expansion. I think there's only like 10 quests or so until whole new world.
Sorry to drag you away from your duties, but I said this won't take long. Just need you to stand perfectly still for a few moments. Right. Everyone, ready to go to work? No squirming now. Oh, you might want to close your eyes.
He's in there giving me a makeover. Or taking my measurements.
There, all finished. The Warrior of Light's every measurement. From her heroic head to intrepid toe.
Every measurement, huh?
Well, wouldn't you like to know? All in good time, Elle. All in good time.
Aha, found you. Alphino wants everyone in the solar solar for a meeting. I don't know what it's about, but he seemed to think it was very important.
Go on. We have everything we need. No sense in keeping everyone waiting.
Continue, Force.
We're here! Did we miss anything?
We would not presume to begin without you, Ida. Orianger has returned to the Waking Sands, but everyone else is now present.
Yes, but for what exactly? We all have duties to attend to, Alphino, so you may dispense with the preamble.
Thank you, Elise. It is the very subject of those duties which compelled me to call this gathering. Though the Warriors of Darkness no longer pose a threat, Eorzea's many troubles demand no less of our attention. And while I stand by the decision to approach each task as we see fit, I fear our effectiveness will ultimately be diminished should we continue to act in ignorance of each other's efforts. Thus, I propose we elect a successor to Minfilia. Not to serve as a fully fledged antecedent, perhaps, but as a coordinator of operations.
Is that all? Well, then the decision seems clear. No one else has shown any enthusiasm for the role, and judging by your performance at our previous meeting, you would seem the perfect candidate. You always did have a flair for politics.
I did not mean to... That was not my intention. As my tenure as commander of the Crystal Braves comprehensively demonstrated, I lack the qualities required for such an office. I would much prefer to remain as I am now, a soldier in the field, so to speak.
Should none of our numbers step forward, must we then constrain some unwilling candidate to take up the position?
Well, based on merit alone, a certain adventurer would be my choice. Though I concede he might struggle to balance his new responsibilities with, let me see, slaying primals, thwarting legatuses, and feeding the orphan poor.
Thancred makes a good point. Any who would wear such a mantle would be bound by its obligations. Have we not become sufficiently familiar with each other's methods to act without an overseer? At present, I see no cause to so willingly limit one of our number.
Oh my goodness! Help! I need some help here!
Oh my.
Tataru, are you all right?
Me? I'm fine. It's this poor girl who just staggered in and collapsed on the floor that I'm worried about.
Narco! God, how did... Yashola! Please, you have to help her!
Kral, a hand if you would. Let us see about closing these wounds.
Now, we've staunched the bleeding, but it may be a while before you can move about again. Though having seen your wounds, I'm surprised you are still moving at all.
Thank you. My message. It was too important to delay. I took the shortest route I could, though I knew it was more heavily patrolled. As you can see, my efforts at evasion were not entirely successful.
Honestly, you're too brave for your own good. What was so urgent that you needed to fight half the Empire to get here? You could have been killed.
I'm sorry, Ida. I had good reason. But I imagine your friends are wondering who this bloody mess of a Mikote is. My name is Minago, and I belong to the Alamegan Resistance. I came to warn Ida and Papalimo about one of our leaders. A man who calls himself the Griffin. He's always been dangerous, but he's planning something new. Something reckless.
The Griffin, you say? I've heard the name. Rumor has it your man is eager to test his claws.
Aye, and on no easy target. He means to assault Belsar's wall from the Alamegan side.
But what does the Griffin possibly hope to gain from such an attack?
From what I understand, he wants the fires of war to spread to Eorzea. And for that, he needs to control the border with Gridania.
So, he means to spark a conflict between the Alliance and the Imperial forces stationed in Alamigo, to have Eorzea's armies aid in the liberation effort, whether they will it or no.
His plan is flawed. Even should the Resistance succeed in occupying the wall, they would not be able to hold it. Imperial reinforcements would drive them out within a week.
Be that as it may, if there is even a chance that this scheme could bring about an escalation in hostilities between Eorzea and the Empire, the Alliance must be informed.
Agreed. I should depart for Limsa Lominsa forthwith and seek an audience with the Admiral. Thancred, Uldar is yours. Alphino and Alize, make haste to the Twelveswood and notify the Elder Seedseer of the danger to Gridania. She will duly call a council of the Alliance leaders, whom you must be ready to receive. You will be our voice in Ishgard. Explain the situation to Sir Emmerich and encourage him to send an envoy.
Yep.
To Taru, Kryl, I leave the care of our injured messenger to you. See that she remains quiescent and her wounds closed. I believe that covers everything.
Sorry, guys. Double tap. Double tap.
I suspect the ill tidings from Girabania will be held as a turning point. The beginning to a bloody end. The business of war was ever conducted with the coin of self-sacrifice. 'Twas Master Louisoix himself who taught us that such costs are not to be ignored or denied. And so I shall embrace them. When the time comes, I will make my choice, as you will yours.
Camera went out. See if it pops back on by itself. Good, good. Ishgard. Come on, camera. Come on, chickens. That's a free warp. Working. Not gonna see any chickens, but we'll wrap up the episode with that. Might see a mouse or two. Might see a mouse out there. Old friend. Solo or group up? 3 out of 3. I made it recently. Leia. Greetings, Warrior of Light. Business brings you to Ishgard. You know, Civil War. Or, World War, rather. You see, right here. Los Emissary Elmerk. Good to see you, my friend. It is but a pity it must be under such circumstances. Had Luciana informed me of the urgency of your suit, I would certainly have sent some wine. But to business. Thank you for bringing these developments to Alamigo to our attention. Ishgard will of course send an envoy to attend to the council in Gridania. Not to say who will represent us, however. The choice is not mine to make. Not mine alone, at any rate. Given the imminence of the threat, we may forego the formalities of a full assembly. I still need to consult my counterpart of the House of Commons prior to proceedings. Will you permit me some time to make the necessary arrangements? Whatever. Thank you. Our representative, whomever we select, will require suitable escort. Make your preparations and inform Sir Hedeloop that he is to lead in your absence. L. Pray accompany Lucia to the gates of judgment and make ready for depart to Gridania. I have our envoy join you as soon as I can. Very speed you on your way. Who do you think it's gonna be? Think it's gonna be Hilda? I think it's gonna be Hilda. Do you have any other business in the city? If you have no other business, rather, join me at the gates of judgment. If you're ready to depart the instant the envoy arrives. Jump. Do a little waiting. Do it again. As it happens, my counterpart in the House of Commons agreed that I should act as Ishgard's envoy. Well, there you go, even better. I concede that there was ever any real doubt. Lord Commander of the Temple Knights, it is my duty to sanction any military cooperation. Be that as it may, I cannot go in good conscience make the decision alone. Now with the ink scarce dry in the Republic's Book of Statutes. Just you understand, my friend, alas, must test your patience still further by making a brief stop at Camp Dragonhead. Given the trouble brewing in the Black Shroud, I would see the garrison ready to defend the border. Okay. Here's the commander waits within. Accompany all. You may see a familiar face. Well, oh boy, how wonderful to see you. And Sir Elmeric, too. What do I owe to the unexpected pleasures? Have some mulled wine brought up from the kitchens at once, if you'll excuse. Nay, do not trouble yourself, Hanno. She'll soon be on our way. We'll see a brief summary, if you will. Yes, Lord Commander. Brief. Villains hardly need an excuse to wage war. Bloodletting comes as naturally as breathing to a Garl. An Imperial. Thus shall we strengthen our patrols as you suggest. We shall also be sure to communicate these developments to Lord Frankel and the Observatorium. So you have everything in hand. Carry on, Commander. Aye. Surprised to see yours truly at the helm. You and me both, old boy. Doubt I'll ever feel worthy to sit where he sat. Yeah, we can but play the hand we're dealt. With little time from the veterans, on no ceaseless chiding. Sure, I'll muddle through. You worry not, old boy. Off to Gridania with you. Bro. Let's go on home. Home sweet home. This we'll call it a day. Pick it up next time. Come on now. Come on now. Got an egg up there. New Gridania. Well, if there's a scene, there's a scene. Let's wrap this one up and then we'll get into it next time. Mag duties have brought me here several occasions, but I find that I'm as enraptured by the Black Shroud's beauty now when I first laid eyes upon it. Yet this time, however, the event shall not afford us the luxury of enjoying the splendor of the forest. Now I'll pick it up next time. It's a beautiful place. First. Plussed at any moment. You're weary. And more than 10. Okay, now we can call it a day. Thank you so much for tuning in. Next time we'll continue on with the main quest. Oh, we're drawing rice up there. Yes, hope you'll join me then. Until then, can you do me a favor? Can you hit that like button, please? Can you subscribe if you haven't yet? Can you check out my website, lletl.com? I do pet portraits, fan art, custom framing, and more. Alright, y'all have a great night, and I'll see you next time.